The year 1947 marked a turning point in the history of the Indian subcontinent. The British Raj came to an end, and two new nations emerged, India and Pakistan. This historic event was marred by widespread violence and displacement. Among the most contentious issues is Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, or POK. POK, also known as Azad Jammu and Kashmir, came into existence after the First Indo-Pak War of 1947-48. As the British withdrew, the future of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir hung in the balance. Amidst the chaos, Pakistan saw an opportunity to seize control of this strategically important region. Pakistani forces, along with tribal militias, launched an invasion of Kashmir. The Maharaja of Kashmir, Hari Singh, appealed to India for assistance. India agreed to intervene, but only if Kashmir acceded to India. The Maharaja signed the Instrument of Accession, formally integrating his state into the Indian Union. The Maharaja's decision to accede to India remains a subject of intense debate. Some argue he was coerced by India, desperate for military aid against the Pakistani invasion. Others contend he acted in the best interests of his people, recognizing the secular and democratic principles in the Indian constitution. Regardless, the accession had far-reaching consequences. It triggered events that continue to shape the geopolitical landscape of South Asia. The war witnessed acts of immense bravery and sacrifice on both sides. The ceasefire, brokered by the United Nations in 1949, brought an end to the fighting but not to the dispute. It established a line of control, or low C, that divided Kashmir. The UN resolution called for a plebiscite to determine the will of the Kashmiri people, which never materialized. The unresolved status of Kashmir became a breeding ground for future conflicts. The question of whether India can retake POK is complex, fraught with political, military, and diplomatic challenges. From a military standpoint, India possesses a larger and more technologically advanced armed forces than Pakistan. However, any attempt to retake POK by force would lead to a full-scale war. The consequences would be catastrophic, not just for India and Pakistan, but for the entire region. The use of nuclear weapons, a chilling possibility, would have devastating global ramifications. Beyond the military dimension, India faces significant diplomatic hurdles. Pakistan, which considers POK an integral part of its territory, enjoys the support of China. Any attempt by India to alter the status quo in POK would likely invite a strong reaction from China. International opinion would play a crucial role, requiring India to garner widespread support for its actions. The enduring conflict over POK is deeply intertwined with the national identities, historical narratives, and strategic calculations of both India and Pakistan. For India, POK represents an integral part of its historical and cultural heritage. The region's ancient Hindu and Buddhist temples serve as potent symbols of India's civilizational continuity. Moreover, POK's strategic location makes it a vital asset. Control over POK would provide India with a significant strategic advantage. For Pakistan, POK is equally significant, both symbolically and strategically. Section 5. Divided Lands. Territorial Control in Kashmir. The Kashmir region, once a princely state known for its breathtaking beauty, now stands divided. The line of control separates Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir from Pakistan-administered Azad Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. Adding to the complexity, China controls a portion of the northeastern region known as Aksai Chin. This division has created a complex geopolitical landscape. Section 6. The Dragon's Shadow, CPEC, and its implications. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, a flagship project of China's Belt and Road Initiative, has emerged as a game-changer in the region. This multi-billion-dollar infrastructure project aims to connect Gwadar Port in Pakistan's Balochistan province to Xinjiang in northwestern China. However, CPEC has raised concerns in India, particularly its route through the disputed territory of POK. India views CPEC as a violation of its sovereignty and territorial integrity. Section 7. Life in Limbo, the People and Places of PEC. Beyond the geopolitical chessboard, PEC is home to a diverse population of over 4.6 million people. Muzaffarabad serves as the capital of Azad Kashmir. Other major towns include Mirpur, Rawalakot, and Kotli. Gilgit-Baltistan has witnessed significant development in recent years, largely due to CPEC. Life in PEC, however, is not without its challenges, including economic underdevelopment and the presence of militant groups. Section 8. Yearning for Change. Voices for Indian Governance. While Pakistan maintains that PEC is an integral part of its territory, voices of dissent have emerged. A segment of the population in PEC harbors a desire for Indian governance, expressing dissatisfaction with the Pakistani administration. They point to a lack of development, inadequate infrastructure, and limited political representation. These sentiments are particularly pronounced in areas like Gilgit-Baltistan. The suppression of dissent has further fueled resentment among those who challenge the status quo. Section 9. A Growing Presence. Chinese Nationals in Pakistan. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, has led to a significant influx of Chinese nationals into Pakistan. Estimates suggest that over 30,000 Chinese citizens are currently residing in Pakistan, primarily involved in CPEC-related projects. The presence of this large Chinese workforce has raised concerns among some segments of Pakistani society. Section 10. A Future Uncertain, Ongoing Tensions and Recent Events. The year 2025 has witnessed a resurgence of tensions between India and Pakistan. A series of events, including a deadly terrorist attack in Pahalgam, India, and India's subsequent suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty, have escalated tensions. The Pahalgam attack, which claimed the lives of 26 Indian tourists, sent shockwaves through India. In retaliation, India suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, raising fears of a water war between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The international community has expressed deep concern, urging both sides to exercise restraint and resume dialogue.